things first, like I said, we are jumping ahead a little bit here, so I'm going to... Boom! Welcome back to the channel. I'm Hank Strange. This is Stranger Palooza. Today, this I promise is going to be a really quick video. I wanted to talk about our 2022 E-Transit. Yes, an electric transit van that Lola and I have a no-build project going on. I'm kind of going to skip ahead of this so I can share this with everyone, because one of the companies that Lola and I have found in our journey is called Hest, and they actually make a lot of stuff for folks to go overlanding, camping, etc. We've got pillows from them. They do a lot of cool stuff that you can use when you're getting out there and traveling and you want to be comfortable. So they just came out with a bed. They've had a bed for a while, but they now have a memory foam mattress bed that is specifically designed for camper vans. And I want to share that with you guys and show you how we do the bed setup in our no-build build. Let's get all into it right now. Lola and I are now official brand ambassadors for Coachmen Class B. So I wanted to take a moment to tell you guys why we, as Vanosaurs, like it says on our t-shirt, are very excited about our partnership with Coachmen Class B.
First off, Coachmen RVs has been a leader to the great outdoors since 1964.
So next is the fact that Coachmen really cares about you as an owner, whether you bought new or used. After you buy your van, they really take care of you.
With Coachmen Class B, you have all the options. Coachmen builds on all three van platforms. On the Mercedes Sprinter is the Coachmen Galleria. The Ford Transit is the Coachmen Beyond. And Ram ProMaster is the Coachmen Nova.
Lastly, best value for money. We've had our van for 2 years, and Coachmen builds to the highest standards of quality and craftsmanship. You can't go wrong with a Coachmen Class B. So if you're interested, check out the link in our description and find the Coachmen van that's best for you. So first things first, like I said, we are jumping ahead a little bit here, so I'm going to show you guys the interior of the van. Just pretend that you don't actually see these walls. These aren't the walls you're looking for. But I've got to show you this so that we can actually show you what the setup is. So come on into the van. It's pretty much empty. So what I want you to do is don't worry about the walls right now. We had to have the walls put in. They're actually going along with our no-build philosophy. These aren't actually permanently attached to the wall, so it's this is actually insulated and everything. We have these walls up. All of this comes off. In the build process, what we did was put this L-track system here in on both sides, and so this is really what makes up the bed. So if you're looking for our bed system, I'll roll in some stuff of it right now. We're gonna assemble it and everything for you guys. So it's called the Dually Custom S from Hest, right? And that is specifically made for vans. You guys will see what I'm talking about here in a second. So we've got the bed. This is the mattress here. These L-tracks that we have put up here along the walls here, and it's taken up a big part of the van. So obviously, you know, you want to be able to take this down, put it back up. We put up L-tracks in here, and then what we're using for the base of the bed from YouTube, and this is something that I got from YouTube, not my original idea. People have been out there pioneering this way before me. Basically, it's the Ikea Skorva, and this is a system that Ikea has for a lot of its different beds that it puts together. This is what creates the base for the bed. We're using it in a different way from how you would use it if you're getting a traditional bed set up from Ikea. But like I said, all of this I saw on YouTube, and I saw other folks doing it, and I was like, oh, this is great. I could put a really strong bed in here, very big bed, and then I'll be able to take it down, get it out of the way, and, you know, have all the access to this room, and then very quickly I could put everything back together. So here I have a bag that the bed itself is in, and we've got this, and then we also have some bunkie boards that I forgot to bring out here, but you guys will see that when we put it all together, because you got to put, you know, this is going to go this way across here, and then you got to put a bunkie board set up on top of that. So Skorva, we're using 4 of them. Basically, these are steel. They're relatively affordable from Ikea, but they're steel, and they're locked into each other, and they slide like this and open up. And then we have the brackets over here on the L-track system, and this is all even removable. I'm leaving them in place right now because this is how we had it set up the last time. But all of this is also removable, or if I take this down, I could put other stuff in on the L-track system and use it, right, to hold things up. All right, so that being said, I'm going to show you guys how we set this up. Let's just, you know, stop talking about it and go for it. Let's do this. All right, so there's a little lip, as you can see right there. That goes into the brackets. So I'm going to start right here. This is how big the bed is. I would literally have to like drag this a little bit in here towards the door to get it out of the way. So I'm going to put the first one in over that lip, and then you bring this out, and there we go. The first beam in. By the way, if you guys are wondering, behind the camera is my son, Raven. So Lola's not here. Someone's got to go out there and actually work. Okay, second one in. We're working, right, Raven?
Yeah.
All right, so there you go. Pull it. And that is third one. And here's the fourth one. This is a huge, huge bed. Now, some of these are a little, because you have to get it past the lip. So that's one thing I've noticed, but it's not. Actually, let me do this. That one's a little problematic. I'm going to start over here. There we go. And then come this way. Let's see if this is easier. There you go. I'm going to go get the bunkie boards. And I just want to give you guys an idea of what this looks like all set up. And it's really strong. So for example, I could just sit on it. Check that out. Are you worried about the old man breaking his hips?
They're
really strong, I promise you. People have done crazier things on YouTube. Here's the bunkie boards. Now, I think I might change this up a little bit, but either way, you may want to get some bags for this, or figure out a way that when you put these bunkie boards down, that you actually keep them in place, because you don't want them to move around. Now, here you go. These just open out. And because of the weird size here of the van, you know, that's why I just went with 2 pieces, so that I'm closer to exactly what we need. But basically, these go across like this. That's what you're gonna want. And then that's that, right? Now, like I said, I'm going to come up with something, maybe some Velcro or something to keep that in place. Okay, this bag is one of those like moving bags if you're moving and you have big mattresses. And I think we got this for a full size that I'm keeping it in just for lack of a better bag right now. So here we go. This is the Hest system here. Take it out of the bag, and it comes folded, and it's got these buckles. And the custom design that is for a van, you can see right here in the corners over here is the same thing as well. So right here. So I will show you guys how this goes on. This is exactly why you want to have something to help keep these in position. So they're gonna definitely move around, especially as I throw all this up here. But there you go. So Raven, just grab that and pull it towards you. Try to lift it up a little. There you go. All right. So this was so big, at first I was worried, like, man, what if this is too big to fit in here? And this is the width of the van, right? But there you go. Bed. What do you guys think? You know, there's still storage space under here. You can shove a bunch of things underneath here. There's still a relatively decent amount of space in there. So I'll put this out of the way here for a second. Let me grab that camera from you. So just quickly, I want to show you guys, there's still a relatively good amount of room in here that, you know, you can have things. We've got a Truma icebox that's going to go here. We've got like a little table sink setup that's going to go over here. So still a good amount of room under there, and even with this up, it's relatively good. I've got a couple of things I think I've said before that I need to fix out here in terms of, you know, the Bunkie boards moving around. And if you guys have any ideas, let me know. I'm going to pass this back to Raven. I'm going to show you me using the bed. Okay, here you go. Now you might think, man, that is thin, but this memory foam on here is actually really good. I think Lola and I are going to use this in our Coachmen as well. You know, a little extra padding. This is way more comfortable, I think, than what we have going on in there. So, I mean, and I could feel, as I roll around, I could feel those Bunkie boards under there, but this memory foam, it's really good. I feel like I need to go to sleep. All right, let's talk details. Okay, so like I said, this is called the Dually Custom S. It's from Hest, H-E-S-T, and there's two versions of them. There's the Custom S60 and the S75, which is the biggest one, which is what we have here. And this is 800 bucks, which, you know, you might say, hey, that's a lot of money. I think with the memory foam and everything in here, you know, it's a good value to me. Now, obviously, when you're talking memory foam and stuff like that, it's not really cheap. And then when you're talking overlanding, camping gear and all that, it's not cheap either. We did buy this from Hest at a discount, but we don't work for them or anything like that. We do have a link in the description that you guys can go to and buy it from them, and we get, you know, a couple of pennies off of that. So for anyone who's interested, you can use that link, and from Lola and myself, we appreciate that. Now, I did want to show you that we have other Hest stuff. We've been using it for a while. I'm not going to get crazy and like actually put the comforters and all that stuff on the bed, but these are some pillows we've had for a long time. They work. They're really easy to use. You basically open that, like that, and open the pillows out, and you can wash this and all that kind of stuff. Really, really good memory foam. Very comfortable. You can, if you need more backing in here, you can do that. So Lola and I have been using these for a while. The bed is just as good, the same stuff. I really do like it, and I think our plan is to use it in this van, but also in the other van, and you can really just use it for anything that you want to. So money-wise, I think it's worth it. I don't want to make this a super long video. As I said to you guys, we've got more video coming out of the van and what we're doing, how we're setting it up. And I know from the last video we put up, there's people who want to see me actually do some road trips. And right now I do have a plan with Seasucker. I'm going to be at the Overland East, which is in Virginia, in October. So I'm going to be there, and I'm going to drive this out there. And then after that, I'm actually going to drive this to SEMA Show to be in the Seasucker booth in Las Vegas. So You want to see me go long distance, it's going to happen with this. We're going to see how it is, you know, charging every 100 miles or so. All right, if you have any questions, let us know. We'll be happy to answer them. You can also go check out Hest. As I said, they've been around here for some time. They make really good quality stuff. And, you know, I think this is a great addition to our van and maybe some of you guys' vans out there. On behalf of myself, thanks to my son Raven here for doing the camera work for me today. And Lola, we're out of here. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.